Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this video. This video is a very special video that's going to go behind the scenes and show you exactly how YouTube videos are made. If you've ever wondered about your favourite YouTube channel, whether it's a cooking channel, a fashion channel, a gaming channel or a technology channel, all YouTube videos are kind of made in the same sort of way, and this is going to show you the full process from planning a video to filming a video, all the camera equipment and all the lighting stuff that's used, all the editing, so how we actually edit all the crap out and only keep the good stuff, and then obviously how it gets published and how you guys then start to see it and the comments then start flooding in. So if you've ever wondered how a YouTube video is made, you're in the right place. Now the first step in the process is to get the video scripted, and I guess this is probably the part that a lot of people don't realise what actually goes on. I will literally just bang some music on in the background, Radio 6, and then I will literally just put my head down and then get the video sort of scripted and planned. Mainly I do review stuff, so a lot of the stuff I've already got a load of notes of already, and then I can literally just get all the notes down on what I think of the product, whether it's any good, and I kind of keep notes as I go along, especially in reviews, so that I know sort of what to write, and I'm not kind of thinking, oh, what do I like about this product? I'm kind of just converting my sort of prior notes, if that makes sense. Because as you're going along, you notice things and you need to write these things down while you have them in your mind, otherwise you'll start to lose them. And while that will give you a sort of overall picture, the point of a review, especially in the level of detail I try and do, is that it picks up all those little picky bits that might otherwise be forgotten. Now it's quite a long process. I try and get all the shots done, but by the time I'm done, you're normally about 2 or 3 pages worth of scripts that then needs to be turned into a video. So the script is now all done, so we're going to take this upstairs and we're going to get starting to film. Now it's time to film, and the equipment I use to do it is fairly modest. We have a Canon 7D Mark II with a 24-105 lens on top. Microphone I use is a Rode video mic. This will all actually attach externally. I was just doing some shots earlier in which I used the microphone, but I will take that off and do it externally. But I also have a range of other lenses that I need to use, because this is of course a sort of like review type video, so I need to get some up close macro like shots. So if we go into my magic bag of goodies in the cupboard down here, you shall see there is a whole selection of lenses, but the one I need is this one right here. If it will focus, I'll put it down, and then it will, which is it's an amazing lens. It is the Canon 70-200 2.8 IS2. It's not got the closest focusing distance, but literally the shots it makes for close-ups is amazing. I've got a macro lens as well, but to be honest I find it's a little bit sort of too long, and this is a bit more user-friendly. So I'm going to get the shots done now, and I'll show you them as I do them of the close-ups. Then we'll move to the sort of studio voiceover type shots where I'm actually talking about the stuff I'm meant to be talking about. Now the next thing to do is get all the close-up shots. So we've gone for quite a long close-up lens, like I've said. And essentially what it's about is showing off the product in a way that looks good, and kind of using the lighting that you have in the best way. Now you'll notice that if you look around the room, then there is no lighting, right? Well, not entirely true, because there is a big window there, and it's about utilising the light you've got. If you were a proper professional studio, then of course you would have some lighting setups, but the point is this is YouTube, you don't necessarily need that, and if you don't have the money to have this massive operation, then it's just about making use of the light you've got. A good little tip is if you have these things on your windows, so they are essentially like diffusers, so if it's a really bright sunny day, use those, and if it's a cloudy day, don't use those, because that way you don't get sort of harsh shadows. So now it's just a case of getting the close-up shots, and then we can start with the real meat of the video. Now the close-up shots are actually fairly simple to do. I mean, it is literally just a case of track the subject you're trying to take, which doesn't move, which is pretty easy, and then just kind of try and make it a little bit interesting, because I think the biggest problem, especially the channel had early on, was that the lack of variety of shots, and if you're just watching someone talk, is really boring. So the trick here really is just to kind of try and make stuff look really good up close and show sort of the best bits about the product off, or the bits you're actually going to talk about in your videos, so you can overlay it and just make the video a little bit more interesting. So now it's time to get everything filmed. Everything is set up and ready to go. You all know the usual chair is there. Always try and have something nice on the background over there. But then this is the bit you don't normally get to see. The really expensive setup of a microphone on a box, and then that is connected to the camera. And then, like I say, we've got our light source there. So when I sit and do my video, this is what I see. Microphone, using some SATA cables to stand it up, then camera over there, and then window over there. Nothing really that interesting, and any junk I have just kind of lives just on the floor there. So now it is time for me to get this video filmed, and I will show you exactly how it all works. This is a test to make sure everything is working properly. This is a test, this is a volume test, arms test, and we should be ready and good to go. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome to this video. This video is about these 3 things right here. 3 1080p monitors arranged in a triple monitor setup. Now it's all filmed. I mean, there's plenty of bits that need to be cut out. It's not a one take job. I like to keep a lot of pauses while I'm doing the recording, but then also make a lot of mistakes. So I might be talking about resolution, might be talking about 4K, and then I might accidentally use the wrong numbers. Might be like, instead of 2160, I might say 2180 or something stupid like that. So we need to fix that. We need to edit the video, get it into a format that YouTube will accept, and then post it live. So what I do is I grab my footage, which is just on an SD card, and then I edit using Sony Vegas. Sony Vegas is the one I use rather than Premiere. Not because I don't have Premiere, I do have Premiere. It's just I'm so used to the Vegas way that it's kind of quicker for me to keep using Vegas than it would be for me to properly learn Premiere. But to be honest, I probably will switch to Premiere eventually, just not anytime soon. So now we've got it on the computer, it's time to edit it, and essentially the way it works is that I have sort of the preview there, I have all my clips and editing stuff there, and then I have my file explorer here so I can easily grab any files I need. You'll notice here that the footage is horrendously raw at the moment. I mean, there's clips of me counting down and just getting my stuff ready. So the job is basically just get rid of those. 1, 3, 2. And as you see, it's not always it's not always the cleanest stuff. And if we look here, there's quite a few sort of gaps in the footage. Now the trick to efficiency, really, when we are doing YouTube videos, is just to accept that there's going to be loads of mistakes and things that need to be cut out, and then just making a nice clear gap in between those bits in the footage, so then it's easy to identify, and then you don't miss any small mistakes when you come back to edit. So it's going to take me 20 minutes, half an hour, because this isn't a particularly long video to edit. Then I will render that, and then I'll get it all ready for YouTube. I'll tell you another thing though, it is now coming up for 20 to 2. I'm starting to get very, very hungry, and this keeps happening as well, and this happens actually quite a lot. You're editing your video, and then the whole thing just crashes. Not sure why, it's been doing it for years. That's another reason for me to probably switch software. This case I've only lost maybe a few minutes, but I've had it before where I've lost whole projects, and it is just bloody annoying basically. It's now done it again. This is about the 5th time, and I'm just getting fed up, and I'm hungry. Well, after about 7 errors, it's all done and ready to go. It kind of looks a little bit like that now. Everything's all done. We literally just need to render the video, and then we should be good to go really. I have a preset just done, so I just click render, and then that will break, and then I'll have to reopen the program, and then it should actually start rendering. And that is actually working that time. Now, to be perfectly fair, it's not always this bad. I mean, sometimes it works pretty flawlessly, but yeah, this is pretty annoying. And I've done some products before, not just for this channel, that use multiple cameras, so 2 or 3 different camera feeds, and so you really need to be in the habit of saving as you go, otherwise it's just a disaster area. And I know, to be fair, this version of it's Sony Home Studio actually, not Sony Vegas, so like the lesser version. I know it is quite renowned for being a bit unreliable, but this does happen in other editors as well. Lesson is just Control S every few minutes, and then you won't really lose much work. Now, I'm walking down the stairs, probably should actually look where I'm going. But it's now food time at long last. This is the best bit of the day. We've got the cricket on as well, but it's now pizza time, and I've got the dough ready to go. So we just need to make up a pizza in the fridge and then eat it. It's dinner time, ladies and gentlemen. It's dinner time. This is how you do a homemade pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Nice and healthy, not too much meat. Brilliant. Now we are almost done. I was pretty stupid and this was no one else's fault. I actually uploaded the video to the wrong account because one of my other accounts has the same picture, which is stupid. And all in all, it hasn't actually been that successful. I've probably been trying to focus on this rather than on the normal content I was doing. But essentially the last stage of the process is just to fill in all the details. So I've got the thumbnail being produced here on the left. And then of course I have, that's not even it, I have the upload screen, just uploading the video. It hasn't got very long left, it's just processing now, and it's just about making a good description, and then it's just about having the right tags so that people actually find the video. It's not just whether the video has a lot of views, it's about making good content that people want to subscribe to you for, really. That's what it's all about. So we'll be live in about half an hour's time. I'll be showing you the first few comments coming through, how it's going down, and then that will be that. And so now the video is done. Views are starting to come in. We've had about 350 views in the first 40 minutes, which I think is pretty good, especially for this channel. That's actually slightly higher than usual. Checking all the comments on my phone, they're all actually pretty good, with the exception of one person, one troll, not very happy with the video. It's very sort of console orientated, but other than that, all pretty good, and I'm happy. So that is the process, and that is how a YouTube video is made. I hope this video has helped you understand how videos get made. I hope it's been interesting, and I hope you've enjoyed it. So if you have enjoyed it, then please give this video a like, and if you haven't enjoyed it, obviously give it a dislike. For more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to PC Centric, and then you'll get all videos like this straight to your inbox. And yeah, if you have any questions, then @PCcentric on Twitter is the best place to go. And I hope I see you in some future videos. I hope you understand that a lot of time goes into planning and filming and editing and publishing these videos, so I hope you appreciate them. But, you know, don't get me wrong, if it's a rubbish video, then, you know, don't watch them ever again. So thank you so much for watching this video though, and I'll see you in the next one.